OC, the OC. OC. You started laughing as soon as you got on here? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here, OC shit.
OC
here with,
shit.
You know what I'm saying, with the Playboy cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Playboy cousin. Yes,
you know
sir.
What I'm saying? I got a big ragu in the motherfucking background. You know what I'm saying? Big ragu. You know what I'm saying?
You dig?
Hey, bro.
What's up, dog?
What's good with the Zaza Island, bro?
What's up, man?
I mean, what inspires Zaza Island, bro?
Shout out to my dog Rob49. He, of course, Vulture Island. I'm just like I'm a big fan of the culture and the come up. So like all my content be wrapped around that whole aspect of thinking. When it comes to like putting out the content. So it's like, man, along with me being a fan of Rob, and then also me being a fan of music and me just being crazy as a motherfucker, like, all that mixing the plate. You feel me? But and I love weed, so that helps.
Now I heard some other shit too. I heard some shit called the Punani song.
Punani? Oh man. You heard Punani?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the homies 808 Cartel, bruh. I love that fucking song. No, the homie was making the beat one day in the studio, and I was like, all right. I heard the beat, and I was like, Dazam. And then the first person I heard use Punani was I think Madonna.
Shit.
And then Talent, the comedian. I heard him use Punani on Sunset Park. And then I just started singing the song. Like, y'all gotta hear that Punani. That's my shit. Like, that's one of my favorite songs. That's the newest R&B song.
We'll make sure we plug that bitch in here.
Yeah, that's one of my newest R&B songs, Punani. Go get that. And it's nice and soulful. You can get booty to it. You can ride to it.
Coming from Mr. L. Beanie Weenie himself.
Yep, you heard me. You can do all things to it. You heard me? So,
how's the last year in comedy been for you?
How the last year been?
Yeah.
I don't know why I repeat questions after I hear them. I should just answer them. Oh, it's been, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's been quite a task due to me leveling up. Every time you level up, shit that you can't control happen. So I would say it's been real productive and unique. I'm blessed, you feel me? I'm not even gonna focus on and make note of, bring awareness to all the negative shit that go alongside of the come up. But this year been a real interesting year for me. You heard me? So
what has it taught you, if anything?
Keep grinding. I know it may sound simple, what I just said just now, as far as like, keep grinding. It wasn't a typical answer. I just think like, sometime when you get up there, it's like you lose a little touch, lose sight of how you got there, and forget that it's a grind, and it's never gonna stop being that. So that's what I learned this year, to keep grinding.
How's it been with putting all these different songs out and or different comedy sketches? I know you had a little situation with your Instagram. How's that been?
It's a struggle, but it's a good one. When negative shit happen, that's when I really find my true. That's when I find my true power. When negative shit happen, like I didn't know how strong my creativity skill set was until I lost my pages, until Instagram took my pages. So I was really forced to get in my bag.
Yeah.
So it's really teaching me a lot of good things. Like I'm to a point to where now I don't need Instagram. It's a want. It's not even a luxury no more. It's just something that I use to stay connected to the people, because I know everybody can't come to shows. Everybody don't, I don't do it for the followers and views. I do it for the people who can't make it to me.
Facts.
And I do it for the dude who working overnight at Walmart, or the dude that's up in the trap house late at night. He needs him to Joseph. The homies in prison. That's who I do it for. I don't do it for the followers and all that shit. I do it for the real people. So I think that's why I'm gonna stay blessed and always have good favor when they do take my page. You feel me? Like, they take my shit and I be like, all right, I'll run out more content. I have 2 pages. They're gonna give me my page back, but I have another page. It's called Mario Other Page, and shit, I'm averaging over 200,000 impressions already on it. I only had it probably I had it exactly 26 days, and I'm averaging 200 and something thousand impressions, and my posts are reaching over 100,000 accounts. So, and back to what you're saying about the content, that's why Instagram can't hold me, because I'm putting out all this content, dog. I'm putting out nothing but content, not just Instagram content. I got the movies, I got the music, like you just brought up, So that's the main thing. I'm consistent, so that shit can't hold me.
No, you said it's been a struggle, and I wanted to plug my struggle, and I wanted to say, first, shout out to you, and that also.
I had to take a shot to that.
That's crazy.
Cause I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, my struggle part 1 and 2 is out right now. I have a movie coming out with Boosie. Well, it's out already. You can pre-order. It's called Where's MJ? It's me, Boosie, Desi Banks.
See, and I was talking about
Cosby.
the last one. That's just some.
Oh, okay, my struggle.
No, this some new. Yeah,
my struggle. Excuse me. My struggle. That's crazy. So my struggle was dope. We actually shot that. We shot my struggle in 2019. He didn't have a set date on when he was gonna release it, and that was like probably one of the best things I've done with the acting shit because it really like helped me, shape myself for the rest of the movies I've been doing. So shout out to Boosie. You feel me? We got the other movie coming out, Whereas MJ comes out. It comes out for Christmas. Yeah.
Nah, I'm definitely fucking with that, bro. So I mean, is there anybody who you would still like to work with? Like, is there anybody that you want to work with next?
Yeah, man. I wanna work with Mike Epps. I wanna work with Kevin Hart. Like I know it's like I don't want to sound like I'm reaching. It's just
that's not a reach, bro. Cause you hard.
Right. So
that's not a reach.
D-Ray Davis. I like Ryan Davis. I do want to do some work with DC Young Fly though. I want to link up with bro. I definitely want to do some work with DC Young Fly. I like DC Young Fly's style, his style of comedy. It's just that raw shit. So, him most definitely. And I like this dude on Instagram right now, Lou Young. He be doing the Dion impressions and Lou Young funny as a motherfucker. Shout out to Lou Young. Lou Young, DC Young Fly, definitely them two. I want to work with them too.
Nah, so I see you started. You want to plug the Boosie movie. You said it was part 2, right?
Yeah. Trying to come up the movie that's from New Orleans. That it's a part 1 and part 2 to that. But I am doing another movie with Boosie. It comes out for Christmas called Where's MJ. It's like a Home Alone spinoff.
Okay.
Like his son got left at home while he went on a trip, and Desi Banks and this other guy trying to bring him to the house, but through all that, Boosie runs into all type of adventures, and I'm one of the adventures he run into. So it's dope. It's Flavor Flav in it. Rob, Kazi, Desi Banks, me. Of course, Boosie, his son. It's dope, man. I gotta check it out. It's gonna be dope. And it comes out. It's gonna be streaming Christmas Day, but you can pre-order it right now if you want to. You feel me? So.
Now the next thing I really want to ask, bro. I want to ask, what's good with the Trophy Chocolate situation, brother?
Oh, I done trying to come up part 2, right? And they have a scene in the movie where, of course, like, Trophy Chocolate is I'm portraying that man Trophy Chocolate is having an intimate moment. And people, I feel like people choose what they want to pay attention to. Yeah. I feel like people just pay attention to shit how they want to pay attention to shit. So I'm always doing content. I'm always doing shit that make you react. But like since I do this scene with a dude like that, everybody, niggas got me in group text talking about me and shit. But the crazy part is like I'm not about to like try to stress like I'm a real nigga. Like if you know my story, I'm nothing, nothing like what people think a nigga is. But more importantly, like I had fun. Like the shit was dope. Like Trophy Chocolate. It was good to work with that dude. You feel me? Even though he is LGBT.
He is who he is.
But that's a man at the end of the day that's going after his craft. So when we done it, of course it's a movie. So it didn't go like how it looked. So motherfuckers asking questions like, "Oh man, how you felt comfortable with a?"
Because he was in the bed, right?
Right, he was in the bed. People thought he was under the covers.
But he was?
Nuh-uh, he wasn't under the covers. It was my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was my girl. So, like it's a movie. So, of course, like a stunt double,
Okay.
I'm not actually jumping off a fucking building. I got somebody else to do it.
I feel you. It's just,
you
know.
Me? Like, right,
you know what I'm saying? Just for the creative process,
right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Nigga might need to be in that bitch,
well, like,
but it wasn't, he wasn't it.
Nah, like, and
It'd have been okay if he was,
like,
but
he was, like,
wasn't.
my fee so supportive. She, like, I'm under the covers. And, like, the way she was doing it, it's my girl, so it's like she's selling it. She cutting up. I'm like, damn, it's a movie, babe. Like, you hear him trophying that joking, like, she doing it for real. She doing it for real. Y'all might put her in the fucking movie. Like, you know, it was funny as a motherfucker. The only part that me and Trophy did was the part when he stood up with the dildo part. Like, that was the only part we shot.
Yeah.
That's the only part that was in the bed. Like, he was, the part when I'm in the bed and the cover's going up and down the whole time, that's her. And then the editing, the shout out to the Dog Brothers. The shit was so cold. Of course, it looked like he was under the covers, because the way they edited the motherfucker, like they did it. It was like, bro, it's a movie. It's supposed to look real. But again, niggas pay attention to shit they want to pay attention to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had the whole world thinking I went to jail for murder.
Yeah.
I had the whole world thinking that First 48 was fucking real.
Real shit.
Niggas still think it's real till this day.
Real shit.
Nigga think First 48 real. So like, again, niggas pay attention to shit how they want to pay attention to it. And so I just, you know, that's what I call that little bitch assness. You feel me? If at least blast the shit so we can keep getting more streams. Fuck, like if that's the case, but you know, I just think like a lot of people, you know, like just fuck with the art. Like no need to try to figure out what's going on, like and all that. Like, you know, like ain't like that was, I just felt like, man, you know, instead of congratulating the nigga about it, the first thing nigga asked me is about that part. That wasn't the only part in the movie. I cut up in the movie.
Yeah, facts.
So that wasn't the only part that I was vital in. Like, I got busy in that movie. Like, I got busy in 1 and 2. And the way it went off and how it was done, and it just pretty much all made sense. It all made sense how pretty much how the movie was done. And so I'm not about to discredit myself or the people who worked on the production side, because we went through a lot to get that shit done. So, you know, and we made history. We're making history. And, you know, people, you know, oh, man, I could have done a better movie than that, and why it was like this. You can't criticize some shit that you ain't never tried. You can't be like telling me you could have done a better movie but don't have a movie out.
Yeah.
You can't be telling me, oh, I could have wrote a better script, but you don't have a script. Like, I'd rather have something that people criticize than rather have nothing at all.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
No. You grew up in the Sixth Ward.
Yeah.
Tell me how that was growing up.
So I had moved in the Sixth Ward. I'm really from Uptown, right?
Okay.
So like, a lot of stuff that was happening, you know, as a kid, you know, family wise, I had to move with my dad. So when I moved to the Sixth Ward, I didn't think it was something different. I didn't think it was gonna be different. I mean, I thought it was gonna be different, cause you know, when you growing up Uptown, you raised to think that Uptown got all this shit going on, and downtown is just cool. But when I moved to the Sixth Ward, that's when everything started happening to my ass. Like, I got more indulged. I got shot up when I was in high school. I was indulged. Like, nothing different was going on. Like, no hoods are different. All this shit the same.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
Yeah.
You feel me? And like, it was a real great experience for me growing up in my neighborhood. Like, you know, I have people that I grew up in my neighborhood that I never forget. I never forget. Grown people that's older than me, people that's younger than me. You know, it's people, like, again, there's people that I grew up with in that neighborhood that I never forget, and moments. Like, it's just I can't forget it, because I went through a transition from being in the streets to being a professional entertainer, you know, at that. And of course, I'm a dad, so I have to conduct myself like that.
Now, the reason why I brought that up is because I feel like, first of all, in my opinion, I feel like you are the best comedian in Louisiana, but you are the culture itself. You know what I'm saying? People want to know actually where you're from. It's like, yeah, you're from Louisiana, but it's like,
right.
It's different when you want to also talk about the culture. So
right.
I really feel like that was something I actually want to talk about. So, what do you feel like would be your most important thing that you've learned so far doing this comedy shit?
The most important thing I learned so far.
Doing this comedy shit.
Stay true to yourself. Like, stay true to yourself, bro. Like, don't let people. I've learned to stay true to yourself. I've learned to stay true to myself. Cause I used to let the ideas of people that I love affect what I'm doing. I used to let the ideas of people that I felt like were in a high position than me affect what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I learned to believe in self. And it's like you can really get you far. You can't do nothing alone. But until you get to the point where you need other people to help you, you can really do that shit. You feel me? Like, that's when I really learned the whole value of having self-awareness and being self-motivated. Because when there's nothing left around you to motivate you, when there's, like, it's pretty much going from game day to being in the gym. You know, game day, you got the cheerleaders, you got family, you got everybody there.
Yeah.
But when you working hard and nobody ain't watching, that's the most important time. Like, that's the time, that's the shit that make you. Like, when you really in the gym, putting up 100 shots and ain't nobody in that bitch with you. You just by yourself. You and your trainer or whoever it is. Like, that's the ideology of my life. That's why I'm so good at what I do, because I put in so much fucking work. And before people knew who I was putting in so much work. Like, I'm on Greyhounds going to different cities, traveling, before Instagram, before fucking Uber, nigga. Before Megabus, I'm jumping on a Greyhound. You not on Greyhound till to get to Jacksonville, Florida?
Hell no, nigga.
For 12 hours.
That's crazy.
It take 12 hours.
That's crazy.
Man, listen, I was moving so much on a Greyhound. Man, I got investigated. They thought I was moving that shit. They thought I was moving that dope. I said, I am that comedy. Nigga, from state to state. Motherfucker, I got that work.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, but like, man, because of those type of situations and moments, I'm unfuckwittable. Like, you know, motherfuckers be like, man, you talented. But that's not my talent. My true talent is taking ideas out of my head and making them real life. That's the true talent. Because everybody ain't got that. To me, if you can't do that, you just talking shit to me. Like, I really got that shit to where I can really, like, take any idea and make it real life. Or at least assist someone with taking the idea or a vision they got and making it real life. Fuck, that's what I get paid to do. That's what I get paid to do. People want promotion from me. I don't look at it promotion. I look at people. When people book me for promo, I'm not looking at a nigga like a pop. Yeah. I'm looking at somebody that's choosing to have me to be a part of their vision. And now it's my responsibility to make that shit clear. And I stand on that. I stand on that,
bro. Nah, I really can't wait for that music video. When can we be looking?
Zaza Island?
Yeah.
Bruh.
That's what I'm waiting for.
I feel you, man. I'm gonna put Zaza Island out soon. It's I didn't think it was gonna have that type of effect though, bro.
I'm fucking with
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think Zaza Island was gonna do that. I just was trying to, I wasn't trying to be funny. I just wanted to put out content. So when I put the song out and then I got the cover for it, when I got the cover back, I'm like, oh, I gotta do a video. So I'm thinking more like, I'm thinking like a typical situation. You know, I'm in the studio and we smoking weed.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we smoking weed. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't really have no real.
You gonna shoot that bitch right here?
Yeah, we can shoot that OC. That's it right there. We shooting that OC. Fucking right. Like that's a stamp. That's the deal. Get the date. I'm serious, man. This gang. Look, get the date. Cause I never listen, bro. When I walked in here, that was a sign. When y'all had it planned, and I walked in here, that was a sign for me to really like. I feel like I be sleeping on myself sometimes, bro. Like I'm putting out content, right? So, you know, I'm thinking. I'm listening to people. Well, you know, Zaza Island. Yeah, it's doing this thing, and it's out. But like this, I'm doing it. Not Zaza Island. Vulture Island. Like I'm not trying to be like that. I'm not trying to be like bro. I'm actually, this is a shout out to bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Rob 49 inspired Zaza Island. And it's like, shit, I gotta do a video. Cause he fuck with my content. Shout out to my dog Rob 49, man. Shout out to Rob 49, man. Real talk, you hear me? I fucks with bro. And I'm loving the whole movement. Yes, sir.
Now,
Yeah.
talk to me about the Flag Ball song, bro.
Flag Ball Giz, shout to Flag Ball Giz. We outside. So, Flag Ball Giz, is from New Orleans, uptown. And bro, he is the culture. Like he like raw like me. And he done tapped into one of his best kept secrets, and that's his music. And he's actually been nominated for a couple of Grammys.
Okay.
Yeah, so he came up with this idea to do this song called We Outside. And again, the best things happen unplanned. So what happened was he put the song out, but then he started this campaign. And he was pretty much getting all the legends, all the people with influence to do I call it Instagram campaign because
Okay.
he didn't really like, you know, he really was doing it on Instagram. It was like some genius shit I saw, like real shit. I can't really explain it because I had never seen it before. Like I've seen people do Instagram promo, but the way he set that shit up, bruh, you had people looking forward to the next artist.
Yes, sir.
It was a movement.
Yes,
and,
sir.
and now my bro, you know, my bro helped me out a whole lot. I texted him today. I'm like, bro, you don't even know how you helped the evolution of Mario the comic to Mario the entertainer, because I was already in that process of like going from Mario the comic to Mario the entertainer. But I needed some fire, right? And that song was that. So
Yeah. Now, I know this transition is going to be a little bit rocky, but personally for me, I want to ask about your brother. You know, the last time you was on the podcast, you actually
Right.
talked about your brother.
Right.
You know, a few times.
Right.
You told us, you know, when he was going to be coming up for parole and stuff like that. So I just actually want to ask how your brother's doing.
Oh, he doing good, man. He you know, shit, man. He's staying positive. You know, that's all you could do when you're in prison.
Yes, sir.
So you know, we got that day coming up next year, and I'm just trying to tell him to stay clear of any foolishness. You feel me, man? Cause like he been in jail since I've been a kid, since we've been kids, and that's my real objective, man. Just to have my family under one roof.
Yes, sir.
And I'm using my craft for that shit. You feel me? Like I'm what I'm fighting for, what I'm doing this shit for. Like it ain't what niggas think it ain't what people think I'm doing it for. I'm not doing this for no fame. I'm not doing it to say I'm doing something. Like, man, I'm really trying to make a difference with my family and in my community. So like I just always wanted to be something else than what I was raised to see. So I'm fighting for something different. That's why it's like it's gonna be a cold day in hell before you take this shit from me, because a lot of people riding on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it's like I just feel like I feel like I feel like I'm so good that I have the potential to feed 30 families. You hear me? And I ain't coming up off of that.
I feel that. And speaking of riding, how you feel about what's going on with TD right now? Speaking of riding.
That's my dog, man. Shout out to American Trail. I don't know, man. I can't I don't like the people are human, and like she living her life, bro. Like I don't know what people want from her.
Yeah.
You know, as far as like holding her accountable for shit she can't control.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want her to put on a Batman costume and fly all over New Orleans, stop the crime. But you know, I think a lot of people just being their Insta feelings.
Yeah.
Like the mayor's the topic of discussion. She's always trending. So people who want that clout, they're gonna do shit. Like, you know, and a lot of people who come at her, they don't really know shit about politics anyway.
Facts.
They just think she's a mayor and she runs shit.
But at the
and she
same
control
time,
shit.
she's also under a microscope, and everybody who's held the same position that she's been in, they've also been in the microscope.
Yeah.
So with that being said, you got to understand also how to carry yourself.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. And I feel you. It's like, but I just think she get that type of microscope because she's the first black woman
Got you.
mayor. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We had Mitchell Andrew. All type of shit going on with him.
Ray Nagin, Mr. Chocolate
You
City.
feel me? And dog, even Ray Nagin, people was laughing at him when he was like, "We want to keep New Orleans chocolate." They didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah, definitely.
He was talking about gentrification
Yeah,
back then,
yeah,
and it was like they always try to make a fool out of people who really try to indulge in our. That's one thing I can admit. Like they all try to indulge in our culture, but you know us, we think we know, and we just don't know. Like we hold the power, like us. Like we gotta hold ourselves accountable for our own community. Like, we don't want to do that because there's some work behind that, so we just gonna blame somebody else. Like, oh, this motherfucker did that. This motherfucker did this. The white man this, the white man that. Nah, like, you got real power as a man to really do what you want to do in life. It's really up to you. But if you walk around every day making excuses, blaming people, you know, and motherfucker be like, man, nah, man, you just saying that because that's a man. And it's not about the man, it's about life. A lot of us got that mentality to where, like, we not trying to hold ourselves or the people around us accountable for what's going on. So,
from your perspective,
and I don't want to have sex with male control. That's not why I'm keeping up with it. That's not why I'm keeping up. That's not why I'm taking that side. The boom boom room, you know. I'm just a little hurt though because if I knew that was going on, then I'd have shot my shot. I backed up. Cause I respect our relationship. But if I knew it was like that, I don't want my move.
Man, I heard Teddy was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know,
Teddy done put her hands on a couple people. I done heard some things, bro.
I'm the cougar king. I'm the real line. I'm the real tiger king. I love me a cougar with some stretch marks. I'm the real lion. What's tiger? I'm the real tiger king. Fuck it, man, yeah, man. You hear me?
Not me.
What's up? Shout out to my dog, Kid. You hear me? I'm the cougar king. Listen to me. All right? I tame him. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to Street Talk. My dog. You hear me? That nigga multi-talented. Street Talk he like a Mexican entertainer. You know Mexicans do all jobs.
Elaborate.
Street Talk is like a Mexican entertainer. This nigga do it all. This nigga he's one of them people that's not a jack of all trades. He mastered them. This nigga, he's really cool. You hear me? Shout out to y'all. But like, back to what I was saying. So, I'm the Tiger King. I'm the real Tiger King, and it's like, man, you know, I'm the cougar man, and I tame him. I got my own zoo and everything.
Shit different. Listen, bro.
What you got for me?
Before we get out of here, is there anything that you want to shout out? Is there anything that you want to plug?
Yeah, Soul Food.
What you got going?
Soul Food. Check this theory out. I want to talk about this since the holidays. Soul Food was a very interesting movie. All right, so like, y'all saw Soul Food, right?
Of course.
All right, so there's a lot of parts in that movie that we got to discuss because it's happening in our community right now. And one of them parts is when a woman mad at that dick, it's fuck everybody. We learned that in Soul Food with Aunt Terry. All right. Now Aunt Terry knew Cousin Fate was a hoe, but you still let her come stay over.
Yeah.
Right.
Fact.
Now here your husband is. You ignoring his needs, physically and mentally. You're counting how much money in the bank account and all that. Y'all remember the conversation at the table? She was like, well, only $37,655.78 of it is yours. Bitch.
That's to the
Come on, bro. Like, she tell him, yeah. I wanna make music. And she like, you gonna waste your money on studio time? Bitch, it's my money though. Right? Here come Cousin Fate. Vulnerable man. You get mad at Fate? So when Miles, what's his name? What's the nigga name was? Aunt Terry's husband. I forgot his name. Anyway, when dude did the audition with Cousin Fate, and she was right, it's like his talent is his heart, and that's another woman that got talent. And you know, people like, she a hoe. She not stripping. She doing the classical dances. When she was doing the dance with that boy, and she reached out like this, yeah. I knew his soul was gone. Dun, 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 dun. I said, ooh, she took his soul. She took his soul, that pussy. She was taking souls, like, and he knew his soul was gone. They gonna play the piano, like, oh my God, I'm about to knock her fucking, I'm gonna knock that fucking line out the pussy. No. You hear me? Playing the piano. He knew, she knew. She like, this nigga cold with the piano. Lord, this is what I need. Come here. Right? Boom. They get to the house. They having a couple of beers. Shit get real. You know? Women like realistic men. He told her, hey, look, you making excuses. You bullshitting. You really talented, but you're not tapping into it. She fell in love. She went got naked. She went put the dress, you know, the little big shirt on. And they was fucking like they knew they wasn't supposed to be fucking. The wall scene, and Right. And I was young too. And I was young and nasty. I'm like, Lord, cousin Fate. Now, just like a woman, instead of her running up on him and going off on him,
Yeah.
what do women do when they want to pop you and make a scene? They want to wait till we in a public place.
Go crazy.
We gonna wait till the fucking family event.
Family dinner.
A family dinner, right? Okay, let's fast forward to the party. Now you know your husband and fucked your cousin, and you still gonna put yourself in a toxic situation of going to a party where your husband that fucked your cousin at, and you ain't saying nothing about it,
Facts.
right? This how I knew the bitch was mad, bruh. When they asked Aunt Terry, hey, we need to meet about the house. Aunt Terry's like, fuck that house. We gonna sell this fucking house. We putting Mama Joe brother in the fucking homes. This bitch has stole my dick. She like, fuck everything. Right, they asked her, they like, we selling the house. She like, we family, fuck family. Yeah, family, fuck my husband. You know what I did? I let family in the house and family fuck my husband. And the sad part is, they didn't even have to guess who it was. They knew it was him and her. She like, oh, Miles. Oh, man. They do. Right? Come on now. You know that. Now, Soul Food was a horror film. Because nothing but bad shit happened in there. Fuck what you talking about, all right?
What?
Right, all right, look at Bird. Bird go to her old dude to get a new nigga a job. Bitch, I will kill you. He come. That's embarrassing. You eating lunch or a fish sandwich. He walking with a Gucci outfit smelling like fucking bond number 9. You smelling like warehouse. And he telling you about how your wife, yeah, your girl, she didn't tell you? Yeah, she asked me to hook you up. I ain't lying, son. Lim better than me, boy. I'd have shot everything up in that fucking house. Come on, bro. You go to your old dude to give me a job, and he should have known something was up. As soon as he walk in the house, I got the job, baby. She knew you got the job. That's why she got everything already. She got the candles out. I'd have been asking questions like, hold on, bitch, how you know I got the job so fast? Ask no questions. Last but not least, my proof that Soul Food was a horror movie. What was the name of the movie? Soul Food, right? How did the grandma die? From diabetes, bruh.
Yeah.
The food killed her.
She done burnt her hand in.
Come on, man. The food took her leg. That's why it's called Soul Food, because the food took her soul. That's it.
That's crazy.
So that was our OC topic. Y'all tap in and make sure y'all here for this. You know, because we're going to have these topics. We're going to discuss movies and situations. Like Peter Pan was a pedophile. That's why he was fighting with Hook. That's another story. Yeah, Peter Pan was a pedophile.
Nigga, how?
Taking the Neverland for real.
All them little boys around him. All the time. In tights. Neverland. They never going home. They never going home. Hook had the goals, had the hoes, had the boat. He always fighting Peter Pan because he wanted to get the little boys away from him.
That's different.
That's different.
That's a different perspective.
Peter Pan was a pedophile.
That's crazy.
Peter Pan. With the tights. Come on. I promise you. That's why Hook wanted to fight the man. That's why they was fighting all the time, because
they were both fighting over the boss.
Trying to get the little boys away from Peter Pan. Come on the ship with all these bitches. We got the meat, the beer, and the hose. Am I lying? Snow White, 7 DeWalt's. She used 7 DeWalt's for these Section 8.
The bitch was asleep.
She used a house that was Mexicans. 7 DeWalt's really Mexicans. And she was using dudes for these Section 8. And she played sleep.
Man.
We gonna get into this later for the next episode.
For sure, bro.
But just make sure you write this shit down because it's deep. It's deep. Bro. It's deep. Dora Explorer was a house burglar. And we was helping to do it. That's another story.
It's been OC Chronicles, bro.
OC Chronicles.
It's been OC Chronicles.
I'm trying to put y'all. See, I knew. I know. See, I've been like. I
mean, that's crazy.
Come on, man. I went to Zulu Ball with Batman. Y'all know him. I know him as Bruce Wayne. You know, he gave Catwoman her name because she had that fire pussy. And she was supposed to sell. He was gonna buy her clothes, and he was gonna get a boutique, and you know, help her sell hell. But he was like, nah, you help me fight crime. That pussy fire. That pussy. I'm gonna call you Catwoman. You hear me? Next episode, make sure y'all be here. OC Chronicles.